What's going on, my wonderful retro squad? This is your boy Retro Quin, and today we're gonna be checking out Dave for the first time, man. I had to go back in the archives and check out some stuff that y'all been sending to me, and a lot of y'all were telling me to make sure that I get his Heart Attack up on the channel and to do the lyric version. So we're finna go ahead and get into it. Dave, Heart Attack. Huh.
Knife crime is at a near record high, with more than 40 blade offences every day in London.
At a youth club in South London, not far from where someone was stabbed less than 24 hours ago, he outlined a direct link between violent crimes, social exclusion and austerity. A study by City Hall found that London has seen an increase of 71% in victims of serious youth violence since 2012. The mayor says this is linked to an increase in poverty, highest rates of violence taking place in some of the poorest boroughs.
I bet them boys think I'm panicking.
Hold on. Now I knew London was rough as well, cause I done heard 21 Savage speak on it a lot. And what's that artist? I cannot remember that artist that I got up on the channel. Shoot, what's his Nines? I'm sorry. I had a brain melt just then, but Nines. I got Nines up on the channel, and I heard some other UK artists and stuff speaking on, how it is over there as well. But I knew it was rough, but I ain't know it was like that though. Like knives, right? Do you understand what kind of person you got to be to, poke somebody up? Like to me, I feel like it's easy to shoot somebody. I mean, I ain't never shot nobody, but I feel like it's easy to shoot somebody, but to actually walk up on somebody and you gotta, actually poke them up, you gonna feel the knife going through their flesh as you cutting it like they're an animal or something. Like, that's different, man. And for it to be like that, like the numbers like that, that's crazy. But this finna be one of them type of songs, huh?
Rates of violence taking place in some of the poorest boroughs.
I bet them boys think I'm panicking. Check what my young G's are carrying. It's blade same length as a javelin. I don't know about B-boy or what's happening, but know that it's fucked if he's traveling and we see him. I can't lie, I was depressed at phases. I was 19 when the team nearly left him faceless, hoping that we never left no traces. You know when you're so damn tired in your house, but you can't sleep cause you got pending cases. I used to love tempting fate, but now it's tempting faces. For half my career I was part of that. My best friend got a burner and it's looking like an artifact. Put it in your puffery Prada hat. Like fuck panic, that's a heart attack.
Boy.
Yeah, it's like life's so fucked in the time that we're in. We're fighting the world and we're fighting within. Somali dad ran away from a war, now his son's in a war. That's the cycle we're in. I know.
Man, so we got 10 minutes of this, but this. I mean, so far I feel like this ain't even rap no more. Like this real life. Like this ain't rap. This is definitely real life. And like so even though I ain't deep into the song, just to be getting like what I'm getting now, it let me know like we not the only ones that's fighting these battles and stuff like this same type of stuff. And which I already knew it, but like a lot of times when you're not exposed to this stuff like that's going on in other parts of the world, sometimes you just don't know. But the way that he detailing all of this stuff, like it's the, I ain't gonna even say that it's the same stuff that's going on in America, but it's just like they got their own separate wars and stuff that they fighting on a daily basis as well. And it stuff seem rough, man. Like I said, this ain't rap no more. Like this real, like this is life, real life talk. Say a blade long like a javelin.
Yeah. It's like life's so fucked in the time that we're in. We're fighting the world and we're fighting within. Somali dad ran away from a war, now his son's in a war. That's the cycle we're in. I know niggas that didn't do time in a bin, that have never had freedom of mind. Are you sick? Round here main way to provide for your kin is in a flip blade, little push bike and a sim.
He said he know people that ain't never been in the pen, like people that ain't never done no time, but they still not free in the mind. I do, boy. And I just talked about this on another reaction that I done, but like when people locked up, like they don't have that freedom, and like it's easy for you to, like if you can't keep it all together from a mental state, it's easy to get lost into that stuff. But right here, like what he detailing, this is an even worse situation to be in, to actually be free, but your mind still caged in. Like you not free in the mind, even though you free, like, you know, you're not behind bars, your mind still behind cages, man. Like that's deep, man.
I know niggas that didn't do time in a bin, that have never had freedom of mind. Are you sick? Round here, main way to provide for your kin is in a flip blade, little push bike and a sim. In London, a place where it's nicer to live is only 5 minutes out from the guys on the strip where man made yay work. Heard he a soldier, I know that nigga hasn't got balls like grey work. As I grow older, change of perspective. I gotta stay loyal to my girl, that's the trait she was blessed with. Restaurants, raves with my brethrens. Life's too short, so we gotta turn up. Man talk on my ting for the gram, it's intrusive. I never really thought about taking a life till I found out my ex-girl's dad is abusive. I felt, how could I be a man and not do shit? I'm on the way.
I never really thought about taking a life until I found out that my ex-girl dad was abusive. And I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but stuff like that, man, like I can't tolerate that, man. Like, you know, and which I came from, you know, growing up as a kid, I've been around situations like with my mom, you know, and my stepdad, like she was in an abusive relationship. So I know, you know, like I know firsthand what, I mean, I wasn't, you know, physically abused, but just being around that, the trauma that type of stuff brings, I can relate to it from a little bit of a different perspective. But it like these words that he's speaking, man, they cutting deep, man. And it's one of them things on, I mean, I ain't never even heard none of Dave's music or nothing like that, but you know, I'm just wondering, you know, like is all of his music like this? Like is he deep like this in all his music, or was this just one of those things where, you know, he, like I tell y'all, artists have to, you know, kind of vent and get stuff off their chest, so they go and put it out on the mic. So was that just one of these situations? But you can really feel the pain in this type of music like this, though, for real.
Talk on my ting for the gram, it's intrusive. I never really thought about taking a life till I found out my ex-girl's dad is abusive. I felt, how could I be a man and not do shit? I'm on the way there now and I don't want to lose it, but fighting her battles only hurting a girl. How can I protect her from the world when I couldn't even protect her from myself? On my grandmother's grave, shit happens again. I put a knife for a family friend. Most of the women that I know had shit happened to them. So innocent till guilty ain't something that I have to respect. I think back to my youth and I was so ungrateful. How many of our parents had dreams they abandoned so they could put food on the table? Intelligent, worthy and able to somebody's parent.
Sacrifices, you know? Man, sacrifices.
That affected the way that I see shit. Nightclub toilet, you peed on the seat cause you don't know how it feels when your mum's got a clean shit, and her boss treats her like she don't even mean shit, and she gotta wait for the bus in the rain and it's freezing. The miss said that you won't ever be shit, and you don't wanna cry about dad, but you need him. I grew up so fucked, but I didn't even deep it. I'm numb to the feeling of grieving, a man getting birded, African mums on the floor just screaming. It's mad car, I try so hard, death's gotta be easy cause life's so hard. I was 12 wishing that I was a white man hard, if I was then he probably wouldn't life man's dogs. I was dead broke fam, I couldn't swipe man's card, and time might pass but I still gotta stay with it. It wasn't his beef but I see him try claiming it, that's why he caught a bullet with another man's name on it. Now we can't do leg day or put strain on it. Every time you hear me freestyle I put pain in it. I used to wonder, does God have favorites? Touch me, it's dangerous. I wouldn't play with it cause you can go sleep and have a different type of wait for it. I miss my dogs, unstable, you violate Kristen Ra, turn Chris Benoit, have him hit from far now, fill him up with bricks and glass. Now my young G's will grip them blast. Have you tried in the street? Fuck finding my feet. I could ride, but it's better when I'm riding a beat. My emotions.
Well, he said it too, man. I said it too at the beginning. Like this that pain music, man. Like this ain't rap no more, y'all. Like I keep saying it. This ain't rap no more. Like this real life. He getting this stuff off his chest and putting it on the track, man. He just said it right here. I could ride, but it's better when I'm riding the beat. Like, you know, I could get out there and slide and, you know, get in the mix for real and stuff, but I really just put it out on the beat, man. Like that's the safest thing to do. And then he talked about it earlier, you know, just kind of growing up, you know, really maturing and understanding like from different perspectives and stuff. So like he know like now it ain't worth it no more, man. Cause it's just that constant cycle that he talked about earlier, like the constant violence. Like I done seen my parents, I done seen my uncles cousins, you know, homeboys. I done seen them go through those cycles. So why do I want to continue that same cycle, man? It's time to put an end to it, and it's time to break those chains, man. Break them cycles.
Hit from far now, fill them up with bricks and glass. Now my young G's will grip them blast. Have you tried in the street? Fuck finding my feet. I could ride, but it's better when I'm riding a beat. My emotions are peak, it ain't a sign of defeat or the weak. I wouldn't see chewed and cried in my sleep. Dropped just 2 racks and told them buy the machine. I'm LeBron in Miami, I provide for the heat. God strike me if I'm lying, I ain't crying in this beef unless the tears coming tatted on the side of my cheek. I provide for my peeps, the lamb white in the seat. So I'm literally a wolf, disguised in a sheep. You have 5-figure dreams, I have 5-figure sleep. 5 hours more than enough time that I need. Man want a fair fight, but I ain't on it when we see him. Fuck honor, this revolver is onomatopoeic. Let it stutter when you see him. Free scales, free seeing, free my niggas till I see him. I wouldn't wanna be him. My OG's roaming, I don't need a coliseum. You see it?
His wordplay, man. His wordplay. And I tell y'all all the time, like, a lot of artists and stuff, like, you know, of course they gifted with the pen and stuff like that to be able to write these raps and put this stuff together, but this a different level of penmanship right here. Like this not no, I mean, I don't want to say no Dr. Seuss stuff, but you know, this not no like regular, you know, just regular rhyming, you know, so to speak. Like this with this type of stuff, like it's real strategic, and like you can tell that the pen game is different, man, like from a lot of the other artists and stuff.
Let it stutter when you see him. Free scales, free seeing, free my niggas till I see him. I wouldn't wanna be him. My OG's roaming, I don't need a coliseum. You see it? So I'm playing it good. Let hood politics stay in the hood. Fuck the internet. You see this
Don't
new generation, they're insta beefing, and I ain't into speaking. When I ducked down, I had him running in a lift like he missed a meeting.
See, right there, man. Like, and that's so true, because you know, a lot of these, you know, new age thugs and stuff, like wannabe gangsters and stuff, with this internet, man, that's what they want to run to. Like they just want the whole world to see it, and they all this stuff. And I'm like, man, like what happened to sticking to the code and, like, you know, just going back to the old days, real G's move in silence. Like what happened to that? Like when you got beef, or you know, you got stuff that you gotta handle and stuff, you don't get on the internet and, you know, letting the whole world know, like, yeah, I'm finna go shoot up his block, or yeah, I just shot up his block, man. I want y'all to spin back. You know, you don't do that, man. Like what happened to the old days where stuff get handled in silence, man? Like, when I see you, you know what time it is, and we gonna keep it moving from there. But like, y'all stay off the internet, man. Just stay off the internet.
Politics stay in the hood, fuck the internet. You see this new generation, they're insta beefing, and I ain't into speaking. When I ducked down, I had him running in a lift like he missed a meeting. There's no good reason to risk your freedom. The youths them snitching and bitches sneaking. She don't wanna talk about friendship, she just wanna deal with a pipe like I'm fixing leaking. And sleep with a legend like Chrissy Teigen. Where I'm from, the word life has a different meaning. Man, smile in your face, but them niggas scheming.
Ooh, where I'm from, the word life got a different meaning. Cause we, boy. And I ain't really just, you know, just trying to sit here and break down everything that he say, but cause like I said, this one of them things where it, like, this not rap no more, man. I keep saying it. This is not rap. Like, this is real life. And it's one of them things where you just want to kind of sit back and just soak it all in. Cause like I said earlier, when you hear this type of music, you understand that, like, every place got a ghetto, man. And every place got it. Like, everywhere in the world, not all peaches and creams and stuff. Like, you might look on the internet, look online and see all these lavish, like, lifestyles, beautiful pictures, people vacationing and having a great time and stuff like that. But it's a hood everywhere, man. It get grimy everywhere, man. And it's like I said, the way that he details and all this stuff, man, I could tell that it's rough.
The internet, you see this new generation, they're insta beefing, and I ain't into speaking. When I ducked down, I had him running in a lift like he missed a meeting. There's no good reason to risk your freedom. The youths them snitching and bitches sneaking. She don't wanna talk about friendship, she just wanna deal with a pipe like I'm fixing leaking. And sleep with a legend like Chrissy Teigen. Where I'm from, the word life has a different meaning. Man, smile in your face, but them niggas scheming. Try and involve me in a flaky dealing. Sistine Chapel, I'm a paint the ceiling. I've been violated and I hate the feeling. That's why nowadays man hates the preaching. We smile in the visit cause we ain't defeated. The Supreme Court's and my mates appealing. I can't breathe that girl, that's torture. South London is just slags in a corner and influencers trying to bag them a baller. She a gold digger, I can tell from her aura. Her social say princess, she a pauper. When it's time for it, need more for my daughter. Call me a talker, but man are getting lined like lambs in a slaughter. It's life threatening and I can tell from the borer. Cut through a nigga like a knife through flora. Feds got the guys on the case and they stalk us. It's a conspiracy like tinfoil hats in a new world order. Touch me, you better have a life insurer. Bloodthirsty, I got sharks in the water. And trust me, I know a killer well, no orca.
God, the word.
Have you ever seen a nightmare brought to life? Where I'm from, you get chefed on a normal night. Man talk on my name, but it's porcupines. I really put it in a prick like a porcupine. Little
Come on, man. Like, have you seen a nightmare? Pretty much, have you seen a nightmare turn real life? Like the stuff that y'all dream about, all these horror stories and stuff. You waking up out your sleep, like this going on like every day, man. It's a jungle out there. Like this ain't no dream or nothing like this. Like we really living this lifestyle out here.
Have you ever seen a nightmare brought to life? Where I'm from, you get chefed on a normal night. Man talk on my name, but it's porcupines. I really put it in a prick like a porcupine. Little bro wanna save for a 45. Go board a flight, there's more to life. Youths on the M6 all the time. We don't need TFL for a northern line. All the best politicians been taught to lie. Where do they buy cocaine when they're snorting white? Are their dealers safe on the borderline? It's ironic cause we don't know where to draw the line. Man see Blue Story, they're mortified. Man see Scarface and it's glorified. Cause when you're black, everything gets scrutinized. That's why they call it urban, it gets euphemized. South London, man are getting euthanized. I see a youth's demise, I wasn't too surprised. He got soaked, but his right hand scuba dive. Don't die by a sword that you used to shine. You can drown for your king. You don't know about Ophelia, cause we got iron. I don't know about anemia, I took the hard road. We don't know about the easier. One bag of whores and drug paraphernalia. When ends got sticky, had a flicky with Amelia. I mean Olivia, this ain't Libya, this ain't Syria. You act sillier, we let it seep in your skin like Nivea. Who wants to be a millionaire? I won it, never done a game show or trivia. I done Wandsworth, Elstoke Visitor. I done Spring Hill, Grendon, Swinfen, Whitemore, Swellside, Brixton Visitor. I done M-Way trips, done shit that I wish I never did because I could have been a prisoner. Is this the shit that appeals to the listeners? Road ain't no amazing life. The end's full of snakes and jails, just a waste of time. I told my young G's take your time. Fuck jazz, you could really see a major 9. Yo, I'm so ashamed of how I used to get figures. Man sell you a dream like the road things lit and then they leave out the parts where you're burying your niggas or in jail, wondering who's putting dick inside your missus. I'm so fucking determined. I was in intensive care when I was born. Mummy fell down the stairs, whether I was gonna live or not was something uncertain. I used the word fell with the commas inverted. You see, growing up I had it far from perfect, but nobody did, so I'm a normal person. I gotta be grateful. We all have demons and all see angels, or maybe it's me. A black youth's more than a face on a screen, a number on a laptop or name on a sheet. We got stories to tell and got places to be. From a heart, that's the making of me.
I was selling, look, I was selling tomatoes. I sat, my leg hurts. I struggled.
See, just pay attention to what he done right there. Like, you know, he cut the beat, and you could just he cut that beat, and you just really focus and lock in on the pain in his voice, and you really you could really hear the message that he trying to deliver right there. Like we cutting the beat, we going acapella. I need y'all to hear this and really feel this and absorb this, man. Take this in. This ain't rap.
I sat, my leg hurts. I struggled because I didn't want to suffer again. I just wanted.
I wonder if this is mom talking.
3 times I tried to come. I went to nobody. They sent me back. I tried so much. He has not seen anything yet. I was in detention camp for months and years. I didn't give up. I was not even 20 when I left Africa. I was determined to survive. I was determined to survive. I didn't know anybody. Nobody was ready to help me. Even when you were born, you were 6 weeks old. This one is not even Africa, it's this nation. I was on the street for 3 years. I had 3 babies in my house. Nobody let me in. Nobody in this nation. I couldn't pay my rent. They bought it. That's carries. I didn't give up. I carry my babies everywhere. And now this is how baby back for all those pain that I go through. Every day I lay in my bed, I'm in pain to see what he's doing to me. Want to kill me. Want to kill me.
Boy, man. Boy, it's deep, man. This is deep. Trying to say if he gonna have anything else. Oh, okay, so that's it right there. But man, hella part that they put at the end. Like I'm wondering, was that his mom talking, or like just, I don't want to say just a random lady, but like who was that speaking at the end? Cause you could hear the pain in their voice as well. Like, pretty much just saying I didn't give up. Like even though it was rough, I didn't give up, and I just kept pushing forward. But it's like just me hearing this, man. It really, I mean, my eyes was already open because I already knew that things went on in like other parts of the world and stuff, but to actually hear it, with Dave pouring his heart out on a track like this, man, it almost like it opened my eyes up even more. And I'm, like I said, I'm not into the streets. I've been around it. I know people, family members, friends, that's actually in it and stuff like that. So I got an idea of what it's like, but I never actually like just physically been in it myself. But just hearing him talk, and like especially how descriptive he was, and the way that he used his words and stuff to describe things, like I said, this ain't rap right here, man. This real life, and this is real talk that he's speaking, and you could definitely tell. But if y'all got some more Dave that y'all want me to check out, get up on the channel. I think y'all said he got like some fire in the booths and stuff like that. So, I don't mind getting those up on the channel, or any other thing from Dave, or any UK artist for that matter, for real, because I do want to get more UK artists up on the channel. But y'all make sure that y'all drop all of that down below. I appreciate everybody that stayed to the end of the video. Y'all just make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.